concert. Actually, in that concert, I'll be wearing these big glasses, but I still want to put a little bit of makeup on. Come on in, do me a favor, put a hashtag Hello Lovely, write down those comments below. Join me as I get ready for this concert, my wind ensemble, the American Band, which is one of the oldest wind ensembles, American wind ensembles here in America. It was made like way long ago, John Philip Sousa time. So we have a concert going on at a local high school tonight, and I am not feeling good. I'm not feeling great. I've actually got a headache of all things, which is like the ultimate worst thing to have when you are a musician and you're about to have a concert, particularly if you sit where I sit. So I play the baritone saxophone, and generally I sit in front of the trumpets, the trombones, and the percussion section, the loudest people the entire ensemble. So do me a favor, put hashtag Hello Lovely. Let me know how you're doing, what you're up to today, and I'm going to quickly be putting on my makeup. Now, I have been away for some of this month, but I did want to share with you that at minutewithmary.com, for the month of March, all of the base face items are on sale, and this rarely happens. This happens definitely once a year, sometimes twice a year. So I do it oftentimes in March, getting you ready for the shifting of the seasons, and then I generally do it around like the holiday time. So this includes primers, foundation, concealers, blush, bronzer, setting products, all of that good stuff that you really want to stock up on, and you can get massive savings at minutewithmary.com. If you do need a color match or you would love a suggestion about which type of product is best for you, please feel free to message me and let me know. I did just put on some concealer, which is a little brighter than I thought it was going to be. I forgot that I still have some tan going on, fake tan, selfless tanner going on from the cruise, but it's all good. I'm going to fix that little sucker. I'm actually using my liquid foundation today. This is the Serum Plus foundation. This is such a fantastic foundation. It's super lightweight. You're going to be seeing me post a lot about it. It has tons of skincare built inside of it, so a lot of anti-aging properties. It's going to help hydrate and help plumpen the skin, and I absolutely love this product. Thank you so much for the hashtag Hello Lovely. I really appreciate it. I am mixing two colors. When it is summertime, or if I'm like really self-tanned, I'm chiffon. And when I am vampire, I am organza. And right now I like to mix the two. That's kind of where I'm at right now. And know that that is completely normal if you are someone whose skin tone changes. Does yours change throughout the seasons? I'm like a different color every single month. And February is my palest month of the year. And we go from there. I think if anything, I could probably do my darker shade right now, chiffon. But if I'm mixing them, I mix them on either on the back of my hand, or I mix them on like the, just like a mixing makeup palette, and then I dot it ever so gently on my face, and I'm going to help kind of fix where I did that concealer. I like to do my concealer first so that I can kind of blend it into the rest of my face without it being like opposite raccoon eyes. And as I said earlier, I am going to be wearing my glasses too. So I'm not doing crazy dramatic eye makeup, as I've got those big bold lenses going on. Let me show you again. These are wild. They're just so big. But because I've had a headache today, one of the things that personally I found for me, especially since I have had issues after the panorama, one of the things that has been lasting with me with my long COVID has been headache issues and facial pain. That is one of the things that I haven't been able to get rid of. And even though it stinks, I'm happier with that than I am having heart problems. I was definitely having heart problems before. So heart problems, headaches, I'll take the headaches, right? But what I have noticed for me is that if I wear my contact lenses while I have a headache, I feel worse. And if I wear my glasses, I feel better. I don't know if it's just like the extra aggravation of having something on my eyes. So because I have a headache, I will be wearing my glasses. I usually don't wear glasses during concerts because the bright lights often on the stage makes my glasses sweat. So I will be adding a little extra setting powder to try to help combat the sweating that I'll be getting around my glasses. All right, to apply the foundation, I'm using my flat-topped Kabuki brush. I love this brush. If you use a BB cream, a liquid foundation, this is my favorite one. It really helps just like press and meld the makeup into your skin so it just like blends into your skin so it really looks like a second skin. And this foundation, once again, is that liquid serum foundation. You're going to see a few posts about it this week because I adore it. Now, I, of course, adore my BB cream. The BB cream has that SPF inside. I don't need SPF right now. I'm going into an indoor concert, so it is all good. I do not need that whatsoever. All right, we're going to go on in and add a little bit of definition without my glasses on. Wish me luck. And I'm going to do, so my all-in-one color sticks, the blushes, the highlighters, the contour bronzing sticks, those are part of this monthly special. And like I said, the thing that often holds people back is they don't know which color and which type is best for them. So when it comes to this kind of a special, I frequently get a lot of messages like the last day of the month. People are like, all right, I'm ready, color match me. And so my suggestion to you is whether or not you need anything right now, if you haven't had a color match with me recently, just let me know, just send me a message. That way you know for now, and if you ever do want to get it done, and you could just simply go to minutewithmary.com and get what you need. But those last couple of days I'm on my phone getting pictures from people, and I get it all done. I promise. I don't let anyone miss out on the special, but it is something that it's better to at least know what types and what colors are better for you. Sorry about that. Sooner rather than later. So that little bronzing stick was just for a little bit of contouring, adding a little definition. I find when I do more medium to fuller coverage foundation, I do like to add a little definition back to my face. Now I'm going to be on stage, so I am going to go in with my all-in-one color stick in the shade Fresh Orchid. This is my deeper pink kind of shade. I love, love, love this one. My more natural one would be called Peony Pink. I love this even on the lips. You can use it on your lips, your cheeks, your eyelids, all sorts of great things. This is a really beautiful berry toned blush. And I'm gonna do a little extra because I am on stage. And when you're on stage lighting, it kind of washes you out a little bit. But I love it. Put it right on here. And because it's such a deep shade, sometimes you can do this instead of having a bronzer. I even put it kind of around that hairline right here, just kind of where you'd be getting natural sun anyway. Or if you went outside into the chilly weather, it was actually a little chilly here in Rhode Island. And I'll blend that with my foundation brush just a little bit more. So it's funny, I was talking with Blake about foundation and how a lot of the times we wear it to get rid of discoloring that makes us less than confident, but then you have to add coloring back, but you get to put it back where you want it. And I think that's one of the beautiful things. A lot of us get unevenness to our skin tone, whether it's redness all over with rosacea or just kind of skin complexions. A lot of us also get age spots and just discoloration that way as we get a little older. So when you do get to have foundation, you just get to be your own artist. You get to apply it however you'd like, wherever you'd like. And these all-in-one color sticks are also lovely on top of bare skin. So if you love your complexion, which I oftentimes do, this is sometimes nice just to add a little something, and it's creamy and dewy. It can be applied on any type of foundation. And you could just see it just adds that nice youthful glow to it. So I love it. Applying the product right here on these kind of apples of your cheeks is going to make your face look a little fuller. And applying them a bit more just here will help do a lift. I'm doing a little bit of both because I'm going to be on stage. So I want that color really showing. All right. Now I'm going to do a couple extra steps. I'm going to set with a little bit of my pressed powder. I don't always do this, but going on stage, and for me, what I have found, whether I'm performing or if I am going to a wedding or if I just have like, a long event, if I do more of a liquid or creamy based product on the bottom, but then set it with a powder foundation, the coverage and the staying power is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So this pressed powder is also part of the special, and it's a thing you could just keep in your little bag. It comes with a little sponge, so you could do little touch-ups here or there. Absolutely love it. Yeah, doing either a creamy, liquidy layer and then a powder layer really amps it up. It amps it up, amps up the longevity. And I think I lost. Did I lose? Or am I just, you know what it is? I'm just blind. I'm just blind. Excuse me while I apply my glasses. There we go. Didn't lose it. just Blind Mary. Now I'm going to apply my bronzer. This is the pressed bronzer. You saw me do like a creamy one. And that one was a bit deep for more of a contouring, and this one is just a powder. Once again, doing that nice little layer. I might have to tie back my hair. My hair might make it too hot under all those lights. So I'll be sharing some more tips and tricks. I didn't get to share really many tips or tricks earlier this month as I was on that cruise. Thank you so much if you supported me last year in 2023. You helped it so that Blake and I could go on our first adults cruise. Adults only, not that the whole cruise was adults, but it was just Blake and I. It was our first trip of that length without kids in a decade. So very, very needed. And it was Blake's birthday week, so he especially was super grateful. I'm just going to take that same pressed bronzer and actually sweep it over my eyes for a little bit of eyeshadow. And then I have to get ready to get going. I just looked at the time. I love multi-purpose products that can just really do what you need it to do. Fun little tip is you can actually use that same matte bronzer underneath your eyes as an eyeshadow there too. All right. I'm feeling already better. And that's why I wear makeup, my friends. I wear makeup because it helps me feel pulled together. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I have had a headache all day, and it has been a rough one. It's been a really rough headache. Being a musician with pretty consistent headaches now ever since the panorama has been really hard. I never had this many headaches growing up, and I of course went to school for my music degree, so you have your occasional headache day here or there and it's a pain in the butt, but now that I have pretty chronic headaches, it is no fun whatsoever. And so you can't just not do it. It gets to a point where you still got to show up and you still got to do the things you need to do. And it's tough. It's tough sometimes. I'm going to take my Quadros. This is that 4-in-1 mascara. This is some lash primer, and it has lash growth serum. And I'm going to apply it right at the base of those lashes. I actually need, this one's on its way out. I think I've had this one for a little too long. All of your lash products, all of your mascaras, whether you get at the drugstore, My Minute with Mary store, anywhere, they have a shelf life of 3 months maximum from the first day that you use it, whether you wear it every single day or not. 3 months from the day that you first use it, and it needs to go away and you need to get a new one. And that's just because mascara, being where it is, touching your eyes, it is the most prone to kind of growing bacteria and all that grossness. So you just want to save yourself from any kind of gross infections or anything like that. And as I said, this applies for mascara that you buy anywhere. So, and you can kind of tell that's when mascara decides to go bad. It's not that it goes bad. It's just like generally mascaras have 3 months worth of product. And that is a good rule of thumb. So if you've had the same mascara since the new year, since Christmas, it is time. It is time to switch it on out. So like I said, I coat just kind of the base of those lashes. Then I'm going to let that sit and dry for a smidge. I generally don't wear lip product when I play my instrument, as I play the saxophone, and if I had lip product it would go all over the place and be a mess, but I am going to set with some of this Prime and Set powder. So this powder is something that a lot of my friends who don't wear makeup like to wear, as it cuts down on shine and it cuts down on the physical under eye bags, and it cuts down on your pores. So you can just apply this right over skincare and you're gonna see it's like a blurring powder. So if you wear makeup, it sets your makeup so it won't budge. But for me, I especially love it right there underneath my under eyes. It's going to diffuse the look of my physical under eye bags and diffuse the look of my pores. And if you still like to kind of have some of that dewiness, you can apply your cream blush on top a little bit more if you'd like. You can apply a little highlighter on top if you'd like. If you're someone who gets sweaty or oily, this is going to be your best friend. Like I said, I have a lot of friends who wear it and don't even wear any makeup. But if you do wear makeup, you do want to have a setting product on top. You want to think of it as like a hairspray for your makeup, really locking it in. And if you're someone who has those physical under eye bags, Remember, makeup will oftentimes makeup like mine has skincare built inside, so it can still help. But if things are dewy, if they kind of have that wet look to them, they will show texture. They're going to show the bumps of your face, the puffiness of your eyes, your pores, any kind of scar indentation. So you don't have to mattify your entire face. A lot of people think, oh, I don't want the texture of my under eyes, but I like more of a dewy finish. You don't have to have it matte all over. You could just put it right where you want to. For me right now, I'm going for more of a matte look, as I know on stage, I'm gonna be sweaty. So I'm gonna combat that and apply that setting powder pretty much all over my face to really help lock that makeup on, reduce shine. But I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of that all-in-one color stick just to add a smidge more of that color and that youthfulness and that glowy dewiness. So just because I put that Prime and Set powder on doesn't mean I can't go back and add a little bit if I do want to have that youthful dewiness. And you can use a brush, you can apply the product right to your face. If you apply it right to your face, it's really, really saturated. So if you do get this shade, which is Fresh Orchid, just you're warned that it packs a punch. And then I'm going to go in with Champagne Shimmer. This is a really nice kind of golden highlight shade. Same thing, I'm just going to take my finger, but you could just draw. But I'm just going to apply it right here on that high point of my cheek, and you'll see that glow. So the rest of my face is going to be matte. It's going to mattify the pores. It's going to mattify and tone down the visual aspect of my big puffy under eyes because I've got a headache right now. But by adding this little shimmer stick, I'm even applying it right here underneath my eyebrow to help give a little bit of a lift. I get to add the shine where I want. Apply it right here in this inner corner, help brighten things up, make it look like I'm not suffering from a bad headache. And there you go. Let's do our last coat of mascara and we'll be good. All right, so the cool thing with this Quadra is that it's 4-in-1 products, but actually it has two sides, two different sides for the wands. So one side is a longer kind of metal wand, and then the other side is a shorter silicone wand. And if you want, you could do one side for one coat and another side for another coat. I find that I like the longer, kind of more bristle, metally type feeling side first, and then I'll do the silicone side second, and I'll really focus on amping up a bit more of that volume. So 2 coats is pretty much how you can do for any mascara. You could see I'm not redunking, I'm just really moving that product around and putting it where I want to on those lashes. And even though I'm going to be sweaty and hot under these lights, because that Quadra has lash primer built inside of it, it doesn't make a mess all over my face. So I'm really grateful for that. All right, I'm good to go. There's my concert look. Like I said, I don't wear anything on my lips when I play because I play the saxophone and there's just no point to it. But I did add extra color, a little extra glow, and I feel very confident. Thanks so much for hanging out for this Minute with Mary. Sorry I'm a little demure. Such is the life when you got a headache, and but I gotta tell you, this is why I do what I do with makeup, because I have not felt confident today. I have been in jammies, taking medicine, like just drinking water, and yet I need to go perform and I need to not look miserable. And sometimes putting on a little bit of makeup and having that time to take care of me does the trick for me. And I hope it does it for you too. If you have any questions this month, please reach out. As I said, the base face items, primer, setting product, concealer, foundation, blush, bronzer, all of those goodies, they are on sale at minutewithmary.com. Now is the time to stock on up. Everything at my site comes with a love it guarantee, meaning you get to try it out for 2 full weeks. If you don't absolutely love it, I get you all your money back. And within 90 days, 3 full months if you don't love it, or let's say you get really tan and the color doesn't match you anymore, I give you all your product credit back so we can get you a different shade, or heck, try a different product. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll talk with you soon.